So I'll be teaching us on step-by-step guide on how to apply a Schengen visa. We know Schengen comprises of 21 countries, which I will not be listing. You can go online and it comprises of 21 countries. We have France, we have Germany, we have Italy, we have Luxembourg, we have Austria, and so many more. So I won't be listing them here due to time. So what are the requirements for a Schengen visa? Schengen visa is a short stay visa. It can be a tourist visa, a visit visa, or a business visa that allows you to stay in a Schengen zone for 90 days, maximum of 90 days. And we call it type C visa. This is a Schengen visa. So what are the requirements? First thing first is a completed signed visa application form. That's the first thing. Second is two passport photograph size 35 by 45 mm. That's the size of the photograph to use with a white background behind it. Then you have your international passport, not less than 3 month expiring date. International passport has expiring date. I hope you know that. So it have to be not less than 3 months to the expiring date. You can't be applying for a visa today while your passport is expiring next week. It will not be accepted. So the next thing is you have your travel itinerary. What is travel itinerary? It's also referred as your flight reservation. These days it's not being advised that you should pay for flight ticket. Yes, so the best thing to do is you pay for your flight itinerary. You make a flight reservation, which after the visa is being granted, then you can now officially pay for the this thing. You can now officially pay for the flight ticket. Then next thing is proof of accommodation. In this situation, you make a hotel reservation using booking.com. Get me? You use booking.com to make your hotel reservation. Then you can get your cover letter. Your cover letter is a place where you tell the consular your purpose of visiting that particular Schengen zone. That's what the cover letter express. So it's an opportunity for you to meet the consular. You are not there in the present, but cover letter give you the access to express yourself to the consular. Like you look at, okay, you are in one interaction with this person. So that's what cover letters entails. You start by having the embassy address, then you address it to the consulate, or you use DMA or DSA. Then you start by, my name is so so person, application number. You have your application number there. Then you write your nationality, write who you are, what you do. Then the next paragraph you can state the purpose of your traveling, that I'm traveling to France for a tourism. I wish to just tour around the country for reason best known to you. Then the next paragraph you can put you've already paid for your flight ticket, you made your hotel reservation, you state the name of the hotel, you state the code and the confirmation code and the address of the hotel, because everything will be specified on the hotel. Once you enter your booking.com, you see space for where you book everything. It will be specified. Your pin code will be sent to your confirmation code. So you specify this on your cover later. So the next thing is you get your travel insurance from. I mostly tell people to get it from Azamasa. It's more cheaper there. This your travel insurance include the number of days be spending in Schengen area. So you tell the person, okay, you can do it online yourself, or I have someone I can refer to if you want to do. I think the one I did for someone regarding France, it costs like about 6,000 naira. It's not even up to say for the travel insurance, and she was going to spend 6 days from what I applied. She was going to spend 6 days in France. So the next thing you will be doing is get a travel itinerary. What is travel itinerary? Travel itinerary gives you access to tell the consular what's the date you are arriving, like your activities each day. Like if you're spending 6 days, you have to break it down from the day one to the sixth day, or the day for, depending on the number of days you want to spend in the Schengen area. So you list it. If it's 5 days, you write on the first column, you write date, day one. That's the arrival. The accommodation column is there. The date column is there. Then the activity on the, or like on day one, on the activity you read, by arrival at the accommodation, I'll be spending the night there, resting my head, having cooling off after the arrival at the particular country you have applied for. So on the day two, let me use for instance, like in France we have places like, is it, using an instance, like if it's you are going to amusement park, you indicate that, okay, I'm going to the amusement park to go and have some fun. Then by 2 p.m. I'll come back to the hotel and have my lunch. By 3 p.m. I'll go out there to have some jogging or to have some workout in so accommodation, with the same accommodation that you listed, that you indicate is the same accommodation. That's all for your travel itinerary. Hope you understand. Then the next one is you have your, what we call, proof of fund. Proof of fund is your statement account for you to like express and meet the consular, trying to let the consular know that you can actually fund your own trip, that you are financially stable to fund your own trip. Most at times, I do encourage and advise my applicant that they should use not less than 10 million naira. You can do your proof of fund from the bank, from your bank. You can walk up to your bank, tell them you want to do proof of fund. They will assist you and do that. I think they have a particular interest, they will charge you. Then some agency also play the role too. They will tell you their charges. If it's okay by you, they will do it. But I always tell my own people that you can use your bank. You just go there, meet them. Okay, I want to do proof of fund. What is your interest rate for so amount? They will tell you. And note, you don't just do the proof of fund, you do it 1 month ahead, so that to avoid the interest rate from accumulating. If you know that you are booking your appointment tomorrow, like your appointment have been booked, you already know that, okay, on the 16th is my biometrics, or you be taking the proof of fund hard document along with you to your appointment day. So you now tell you do I think bank people might tell you, some people take 1 week for it to be ready. So you discuss with your bank, you make sure that it's ready before the day of your appointment, so you present it there. Then the last one is proof of home ties. What is proof of home ties? Proof of home ties is an opportunity for you to express to the consular that you are not running away from your country, that you actually come back. So these things are the most of the things that make consular denies. Like some of them are always scared that you might not actually come back to your home country. So you have to get a very strong proof of home ties. It can include your marriage certificate, your business name, that's CAC, then your business account. Some CAC, some people normally open account with their CAC name. That's what I mean by business account slip, or whatever they call it. So use it. If you are employed, you bring your employment letter, then your salary account, 3 months. Some accept 6 months, like it doesn't approve of funds, but some embassy accept 3 months, minimum of 3 months, yeah, for the proof of fund. And if you have a landed document, and mind you, don't forge any document. Like these consulates are very, very wise these days. So it's always advisable that you present a genuine and real document. Don't go and fabricate anything from anywhere and present. Because if they discover that you fabricated any document, it will lead to ban. And once you have a visa ban, you will not be allowed to enter into that country for the next 5 years. Like you can't make a visa application to that country again. And your everything, your details is already on the system. It's not something like you can be able to forge. Everything is already, once they'll put your application number, that's your reference application number, everything will appear on the system that you have once applied for visa and you submitted a fake, so you'll be banned. So I always tell people it's better to go with what you have. Don't submit a fake document. Don't let any agent fabricate what you cannot explain and submit for you. That's why I always tell people, before your agent to submit anything, so anything that is producing anything, please tell them to send it for you for confirmation before they will submit, to avoid any issue. Because one, you'll be denied the visa. Second, you'll be banned and you'll be allowed to enter that country or any Schengen country again till after 5 years. You see the repercussion. Okay, so another thing is the most important thing in visa application, as we all know, is your ability to demonstrate to the consular, especially Schengen visa. Demonstrate to the consular that you will come back. Like if you have a position anywhere, you know you are occupying, gather that you have a proof. Maybe you hold a position in the church that is well documented. Bring it, like gather as many proof as possible to convince the consular that you actually have strong home tie that will actually bring you back to your country again. If it's your marriage certificate, if it's your family photograph, if you happen to have a newborn baby, maybe you put to bed, you show the picture that I just put to bed to a newborn baby. So definitely I am not running, I am coming back to my home country. Proof of home tie is very, very important. With proof of phone, these two are the two vital things. If you can prove it that you have sufficient phone and you have proof of strong ties, because most people's denial reasons is just because consular will say they are not convinced that you might likely come back. That was why my one of my candidate was denied. They stated that they are scared that she will not come back to her home country. That was the reason for her denial. Some persons in insufficient proof of fund. So to be on a safer side, make sure that your proof of fund is 10 million naira and above. Yes, make sure it's 10 million naira and above. And working with bank proof of fund is simply the best, because bank cannot give you a fake proof of fund. Because sometimes these guys at the embassy will call bank to confirm if they are aware of this. And if bank happen to say they don't know anything regarding that one, that is a fake something, visa ban without wasting of time, will be banned from entering that country. So please, let's be careful while doing this application. Want to now start your application, depending on your country, depending on the country you want to travel to. Is it Germany? Is it France? Is it Austria? Is it Luxembourg? So many of them there. Just to list but a few. You go online to their official website. You type so country visa application form. You send it using your browser or your Chrome. So once it go, you create an account, because once it open, it will ask you if you are a first time. Are you applying for the first time, or to log in? Logging in means you have already created an account with them already. Maybe probably you came to like check one or two things there. But since you are a first timer, you create an account. I'll always advise people, create a new email account. Create a new email account. So you will now put in the email account you created. Do you confirm the email account? Then the next space you will see is put a password. You have to use a strong password. I think below it they'll give you direction or options on the characters you use, the uppercase and the rest to you, and the one not to you. So use something strong. Once you create it, you click on create account. It will create your account. After creating your account, you also note that email you created is where they'll be sending you information. In fact, as you created the account, they'll send you an email to the mail you put in there. They'll send an email to the mail which you put in there. So you go to your mail immediately, you click on your mail, you see a link. Once you click on that link, it will bring you now to the main visa application form, where you'll be filling your vital information from your name, your address. We're using Germany here and France as an example, as in to tell you what you have to expect on their application form. Like that of Germany is called VDEX form. That's for Germany visa application form. It's called VDEX form. So the first thing you will see there is personal data of the applicant. Here you will see option for your name, your first name, your last name, your address, the state of residence, the postal code. For postal code of your location, that one you can get it online. Yes, like if you are staying in Lagos, Lagos has we have Ojo have its own postal code. Like, so you put the postal code of the address you have in there, and make sure that anything you are putting on the application form right with what is on your international passport. Don't make any mistake. Don't make any mistake. So work with your international passport. Make sure that is this the way your name appear on the passport is what you are filling in your application form. Then the next stage you will see is profession. You select if you are a banker, if you are self-employed, if you select it, then you see the next this thing, the next gap that follows. If you are a banker, which bank are you working with? Was as in you see the rest of the information, just fill in there. Then the next you'll be seeing is your contact details, like your phone number of the applicant. Your phone number is what you put there. Your phone number and your email address. These two things what you'll be putting in your contact details. Then your document, in the sense of the type of travel document you'll be selling, the type of that travel document you'll be using. So what, as a Nigerian, what you are using national passport, that's your international passport. So what you select there is national passport, that's your travel document. And you put in the next step there, you the not space on below it is the space for your passport number. So you put that passport number on your international passport, you put it below, then you see space for national identity number, that is your NIN number. Please, once you are filling, make sure that you are filling the accurate thing to avoid making a mistake. In fact, if you are filling, use your passport, sit your passport one side and be using the information there to fill so that it will tally. If you make any mistake, you have jeopardized everything. Okay, so your biometric data now comes next. Under the biometric data, you'll be seeing travel dates. That is the date you'll be traveling, the date of your traveling, arrival date and your departure, the date you'll be leaving for Schengen area, and the date you'll be coming back to your home country. That's what you'll be putting there. Then the next is the purpose of your trip. You are going there for tourism, you are going for visit a friend, you indicate your purpose of traveling. Most persons go for tourism, so what they indicate is tourism. But if you are going to visit a relative, you indicate. And once you indicate, I think you see another space where we fill in the information of the person you are going to visit. You see another option that says member state of first entry. Choose Germany, the country you are entering first is what you'll be choosing there. Don't go and choose a different country. You are applying for German visa or France, you are not choosing Luxembourg. Is wrong. The country you know you are applying for is what you fix in the space for member state of first entry. That's what you fix in there. Main travel destination will still be Germany. They will ask you, you see a space for that. You click on the box, you see the list of the Schengen zones. So you click on Germany. If it's France you are going, you click on France. That's the main travel destination. You click on your main travel destination. It's as easy as that. Then your planned arrival date. That's the date you plan to arrive on the country you are going to. Like, okay, let's assume now that you are leaving Nigeria today being second, and you are arriving, you know, if possible you are arriving Germany the next day, which will be third. So the date you are arriving Germany is third. That's what you put on your arrival. You are arriving Germany on third. And see another column for planned departure date. You put the date you'll be departing from Germany or France. If on the date you indicated, if it's on 6th of August you are departing, you write the date under it. The date you plan to depart from that country, you indicate it under. Space for that indicate that says if necessary, entry permit for final destination. Leave that column empty. You have no business with work permit or whatever. You have no business with it, so you leave that particular column empty. Reference person, you don't someone that they can easily contact about you. That's reference. No, we all know what reference is all about. So you can put it, it's optional. But if you leave it blank and they did not take you to the next page, then wait and fixing something there. Then put the necessary information they required of you on the reference column. So that's all for that. After you are done filling the form, the visa application form, you send it. Once you send it, an email will be sent to you. Remember that email, you always ensured and note any email you create, please make sure you always write it down somewhere to avoid mistake, because once you miss your email, then there's an issue. You won't be able to log in again. So always ensure you document everything. Document any email you are using. So once you are done filling the application form, it will be sent to your email. Yes, a draft of it will be sent to your email. And that's what you are going to print. Then you sign on it. So the next thing you will now do is you book appointments. We have two embassies through which you can book appointment from them. We have VFS and TLS contact. Both, and mind you, during your application, they will specify where would you like to submit your travel document. We only have Lagos and Abuja. So people are in Abuja, it's always advised you to select Abuja. You see the space in your this thing, in your visa form while filling. A column for that is there. So you choose the one that is nearest to your location, that is best convenient for you. So you now book appointment. Like Germany is only working with VFS contact. VFS contact office is at Agungi here, Lekki, Lagos. Yeah, that's their location. That's their office location. But I don't know that of Abuja. Then that of TLS contact is at VI. These are two different places. So anyone you are working with, you work with them. So you go to VFS contact website, you click on it, you create an account. Don't forget, it's not the same account you use for your application form that you will use on this TLS contact now or VFS. That's to book your appointment. Because those hard document you have with you have to submit them to the embassy. So VFS contact or TLS contact serve as middlemen between you and the embassy. This is just like courier service. It's just like a courier service. Yes, they will be the one to carry all those documents to the embassy there, to the main embassy, the country embassy where you are applying for the visa. So once you log into the TLS contact office, website, you create an account. They will verify if you are a robot or not. Like you see a column where you see is it reference something, you see all those nine something alphabet in a black shade. So you fix in there under the next column. Then you verify. They're just trying to verify that you're not a robot. Although most of us are familiar with this. So once you fix in, it will open. It will now bring you to a column of book for appointment. So once you enter that column of book for appointment, you see the necessary information that you will fill. Then after, just like what I told you, after the filling of the application form, once the country you apply to, they'll send you the draft of your application form that you have already filled. Then you see your reference number. Like if it's France, France starts with FRAILUA 20, and so the rest of the number still comes under it. So you cannot book an appointment without completing your application form. So everything is step by step. So once you log in now, you now place for appointment. You see the necessary information that will be listed, even a space for where you will be indicating your passport number, your reference number. Just said now, if it's France, you see they'll send it with your name under. Then you fix in the same name and the application number that the country you are applying to sends to you. So you fix it on that. Make sure that it's the same thing. So while filling this information, please try to concentrate so that you won't make any mistake. One little mistake can spoil, can ruin everything. So once you are done with that, you put the rest of the information. It will generate to another page. You see a space for where you'll be paying your appointment fee, because you can't get an appointment without paying for appointment fee. I think for France the appointment fee is about 50,000 naira, if I'm not mistaken. About 50,000 naira, yes. Appointment fee is about 50,000 naira. And note, you don't pay this with cash, you use your card. And most of the times I tell people always use your MasterCard. Sometimes Visa card is being rejected. Talking from experience. Yes, talking from experience. So make sure that you use your MasterCard and ensure, I always tell people anything online transaction, please don't do it with your main savings account ATM card. Make sure you use ATM card that, as in, there's no less money inside. Yes, for some security reasons, okay, to be on the safer side. So once you pay this appointment fee, it's about 50,000 naira, if I'm not mistaken. The last time I did it was 50,000 naira I paid. So each country has their own, I think so. So once you pay it, oh sorry, each this thing, each visa application center has their own. So once you pay it in, it will now bring, once they will generate a code for you. They will send an OTP to your bank account. You send the OTP. That OTP is what they will use to log in. Then they will debit your card. Once they debit your card, you will now see the available dates that is available for appointment. And one thing I forgot to point out is that once you are doing this application, please always know if you have intention of traveling next 3 months. Yes, put the date, because appointment might disappoint you. It happens to me, to one of my applicants. I actually wrote that okay, she'll be traveling in January. Unfortunately, there was no appointment in January, and I've already fixed it there inside her application form. So what did I do now? I used another cover letter to address the issue, because it will look somehow that on the application the consular is seeing that you wrote 16th of January, and your appointment date now, what you book for appointment date now, is February 20 something. Like, it doesn't make sense. So I have to address it on another cover letter. So that's what I'm telling us. Please, instead of that, make sure you apply for your visa like 3 months ahead to your intending date of traveling, to be on the safer side, so that you can get a good appointment date, to avoid having a kind of issues with what I had. So once you pick, they'll give you various dates. Then you make your choice of the one you prefer. So once you get the date you want, you log it in, you get the timing, that settles it. You're done. Then once they're done, they will send you a message to the email you created on the TLS contact or VFS. Yeah, I told you this is a two different email that you are using. So they'll send a message there, they'll send you a form, a confirmation form that you have already booked for your appointment.